Okay, so we should be recording. Everything looks good. Okay. Hello, everybody. We are doing another vlog-esque type video today. I haven't really made too many. I've only think I made one. But I feel like this is a good time to start maybe just getting back into more of a kind of more personal rather than just seeing more of the game and talking about it. More stuff that I've just been kind of like thinking about recently and just maybe just get more of an update as to what's been going on with me, maybe get some more feedback for what you guys want to see. Um, I was just thinking about, mainly I guess I want to start with the idea of what is exactly expected for content creation and community building. I basically wanted to get more of like feedback from you guys that are more conclusive to the channel as to what exactly you guys really want for these types of things. I know I stream a lot of playthroughs. I know I do Marvel sessions. I know I do some random stuff here and there, some one-offs. I'm trying to diversify myself to be more, I guess, kind of like a broader spectrum of different things. And it's kind of like I know I kind of started with the idea of streaming through the PS4 because that was my only way of streaming at the time. And I was basically doing Marvel all the time because I was just wanting to just play it. That was like the one thing that I knew that like people would want to come and play at the same time with. Um, but nowadays it's like I kind of steered away from Marvel content a lot. Not really through so much of more of my own choice, just because of I still like the game. I still like to have fun with it. Hell, I even got a cloud for you guys to even have more better and decent connection, so that way we could all just have fun with it. But at this current point, I don't think I'm going to be doing more of those consistently. I know I'm still going to play them for sure, like that's not going away, but for consistency reasons, like there's way more Marvel content out there that you can certainly get yourself into. Marlon Pie is basically like the one that kind of pioneered for more content creation of movie creations and YouTube stuff. He's kind of really like been at the forefront of that. Um, Milky, who is also like competitor and does streaming for his own perspectives and having clouds. And then tournament scenes where it comes to Kevin Ha with Wednesday Night Fights, Tampa Never Sleeps, so on and so forth. There's too many to even list nowadays. Like this is like kind of like the best time for Marvel heads to really get into the game that otherwise couldn't. It's on the best platform that you could play it on with the best connections if you have decent connection, and there's even more content being added to the game with the palette swaps and new characters that are being literally customly made, and even not so new characters that just have new stuff. Like it's definitely a weird time to see this game like really strive through one of the most unfortunate things to happen in our lifetime. But I say that with the best of I guess intentions to really get that out there because it's probably not going to be as big as it is now, especially like with everyone getting vaccines and everyone getting better from this whole pandemic thing. Uh, I don't really see it like lasting too long. Um, Mainly, I guess like people will kind of realize like after at the end of the day when you go and do offline tournaments and stuff, people are going to see it's still the same old Marvel. But at least this gives people more of an incentive to start playing now and to like get into the game. But sidetracking a little bit on the side there. I just wanted to like let you guys know that like I'm not gonna it's not gonna be more Marvel focused anymore. Like I'll still have it like once a week maybe or once every other week, maybe 2 times a week depending on how slow the week goes or something like that. But I know I want to still like my main big focus for this community as to what I want to bring is to not so much of like be more of myself like cuz that's kind of like what I feel a lot of content creators really do. Like it that's still a huge part of it like to get to show off like what I feel about certain things and then get to show that off, but it's I really want to like be like a source of like a good community group to like kind of do better for everyone else and to show off like maybe you might not like this thing, maybe we'll try this thing. I'll get suggestions, we go back and forth with that. Hell, and if this channel can even grow big enough to as it is, I kind of want to do even bigger and better stuff. Like I have some ideas for like not just like giveaway stuff and stuff like that, more of just like community groups that do organized events. I have some ideas that could possibly get there. Um, and I want to see like you guys be part of it. So I would hope that you guys will want to be a part of it. And if you want to, definitely follow not only the Twitch if you have already, follow the Twitter, follow my Discord, stay in touch, and always like communicate with me. I want to hear from you guys, and I want to be in that line of where you could always ask or just do anything really. Of course, with common sense and reason. I want everyone to feel like they're included. I don't like to have just because someone doesn't like or say certain things or whatever. I don't want those people to feel like they shouldn't speak out. Like there's no place for people that shouldn't feel like they want to be included in something and then don't really feel like that access is there. I want everyone to feel like they shouldn't have to worry about that. The stream and the community, I feel for me, is like most important, and I want everyone to at least be a part of it. So whether like tactical RPGs, whether you like fighting games, whether you like shooters, whether you don't have that many friends or the friendless of friendliest people, I don't really care who you really are personally. Not so much of that as of a disparaging way. I don't care what your thing is. I want to know more of you, who you are. So if you feel like that's something that's cool, I certainly really appreciate you sticking around more. I would love to talk to you guys. That's really what that's what really drives me, is seeing you guys there. So I certainly hope to see more of you guys for that. Another thing that I kind of was thinking about, like I feel like that's kind of part one. And like to delve too much deep into like what I was personally doing with and what I've been dealing with, I was starting to like get kind of frustrated. Like it's more of like a personality trait that is with me, that it's kind of hard for me to like do certain things, especially if I don't know how to do them. Biggest example right now is that we're actually going to be, today is the 11th of February. We're actually going to be doing a Kingdom Hearts randomizer through an emulation program that I finally built on my PC. I, even with like a video guide, even with like FAQs and all that, I just don't learn like in that way. I learn by seeing and by doing and by asking questions and making sure I have it right the first time. And then like once I know how it works, then it becomes like, oh, it's easy, and then you just follow that, and then I could interpret it the way how I can. People who learn through different methods have different ways of receiving information. And the way how I receive information from all these FAQs and videos is that, how did he make this work when it doesn't exactly read the same way on what I'm doing and all that stuff? And then that frustrates me because like when I try and do certain things, and if it doesn't say the exact same way, I try to find another spot for it, and then I just kind of lose patience halfway through. Unfortunately, that has happened in a few streams of mine to where I had ideas for things and I really tried desperately to make it work, but I got too frustrated within a small amount of time, and I basically just kind of give up on the idea and then just resort to something that I know how to do, or just resort to something that's easy. That's a huge thing about me. That's like, if it's not detailed in the way that I can reciprocate it, then it's really hard for me to get into it. I'm trying to work on like being better, not just for you guys, but for me personally too. And that's a huge thing that like I don't want to like really stop me in the future. I finally got the KH2 thing to really work, and to make sure that we got things rolling. But it still took a while for me to really get things things really going there. But we got it to work, and whew, at least that's one part of the thing that like I really wanted to start doing, and we got to that point. I will be doing a little bit of testing when I'm done with this recording, so that way we have everything set up. But that is just like something that I wanted to share with you guys, is my experience for just for who I am, really. I don't want you guys to feel like, maybe I'm like too much of a stranger. It's like, who's this BMan guy or whatever? Like, why should I stick around for this? It's like, I want you guys to like, I don't, of course, I want to go too much into like personal stuff, because like, it's personal, and sometimes I want to share personal things, sometimes I don't. I feel like everyone has those. I just want you guys to maybe don't feel like I'm too much of a stranger. I want everyone to like feel like they're welcome at home, really, from when they come into the stream. And ultimately, if you guys feel a certain way about it, I would love to hear it. If you guys want to like maybe talk more of a personal level, my DMs are usually open for Discord or Twitter. Anyone can ask me anything, and I'll keep it as discreet as possible for when I have those. But no, guys, I just want you to make sure that you guys are well aware of that, and I want you guys to Let me know if you have any feedback for these types of things. I could, of course, like if maybe there's like some certain questions you guys have, I could do a little bit more of these and then get to those types of questions. There is a little bit of an FAQ on my Discord to know a little bit more about me, but if you want to, like, if you have anything else to ask, please don't hesitate. If you guys want to be involved in some other ways, definitely reach out and let me know what you guys think. I will also be trying to do a little bit more of collaboration streams too. Like, that's kind of an idea I've been shooting at. The first one really being, I know I can't play this game on my own, but Resident Evil 6. I just finally downloaded that through Steam, and I know I got to get through that at some point because RE8 is coming out in like another 3 months or so. So I want to like try and get a little bit more familiarized and like help build each other's streams in that method as well. There's of course like the ways you could, show support, but doing like a collaborative thing, like we'll get to see two different sides of the same exact experience, and then you can see like how they differentiate and bounce off each other. And I want to do more of that. So if you guys have any ideas, if you guys want to like queue up for another thing that I'm thinking of or whatever, or hell, if you have something in play and you want me to bounce off it, I don't mind helping out in any way. I try to hashtag support small streamers all day. Like, that's really what I'm really about, like helping build others to where they want to be. And hell, I'm still trying to get to where I want to be in the future, but until then, I still want to like help out other people and do what I can for whatever thing that they really support. It doesn't matter to me as long as they're like really passionate about what they're doing and their community can see that and they're really good with their own community. Then I fully support anyone's dreams and wishes. So I just want to help out, and I would hope that you guys see that there's definitely more to me than just the games and stuff that we see at the same time. But like I said, guys, I really appreciate you guys listening and watching this. But if, like I said, just give me some feedback. Let me know like what you guys think of like certain things, what you guys may want to see for the future. Anything, really, anything is all fair and love and game. Of course, within common sense reasoning. Come on, let's not talk about Captain America being good here. Like that's the last thing. When I see that type of DM, get that ass banned. No, but seriously, guys, let me know what you guys think. I will be doing a little bit of the testing here for the randomizer a little bit later. But again, I really appreciate you guys listening and hearing me out. And I'll do more of these if you guys have more questions. And I just kind of want to do these once I have some certain thoughts that I want to lay out there. So if you like these, again, just give me some feedback. That's all I ask for. All right, guys. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you guys in the next one. Whenever the hell that'll be. Later, guys.